Hey, what are you up to, Chris?
Well, I checked the P.O. box, and it's a bomb. I'm defusing a bomb.
Oh, shit.
There was a bomb in the P.O. box.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right.
You've done this before.
Nothing
so...
we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
We sent a lot of crazy shit.
Oh, shit. He's crossing the wires.
All right. Wait a second, dude.
No.
Wait. Don't cut the red one.
White, no, red. Fuck. Do you know which one?
I wouldn't cut either. I would tie them together.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't need that.
Just take the stuff out of there.
That's for is that a wine
hand
opener?
That didn't work.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, you
Keep
got
going.
stuff there. Yeah, there you go. That'll work. Oh! Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right.
Is it good?
I don't know, man. It's still ticking.
It's probably just a clock now, then.
Did you try to defuse the bomb with the...
No, Vivian!
Maybe if only we had somebody else to defuse this bomb. Somebody that has defused bombs before.
Like a Thomas R. Cruise?
No! Fuck.
Are you all right?
What the fuck was that?
Fuck, man.
That sounded like it really painful.
Hold on. I really am Tom Cruise. Hold on a second.
Okay, no, you got it.
Okay. All right.
No.
Your skin mask isn't coming off.
I think I used too much glue on the...
I don't think you're supposed to glue it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not Tom Cruise. It's Chris.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Kind of figured.
I had a suspicion.
This is a real bomb, though.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think it'll be fine if we...
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hello.
This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we're going to be talking about Mission Impossible 1996.
Yeah.
The first one. The finale has come out in the theaters. Check it out in theaters right now. But we're going to go throw it back a little bit to the first one, where it all began.
And then we're going to throw it back with our asses.
Hey, we got a new TV. Check it out.
Look at it.
It's got our logo on it.
It's a real television.
We can put whatever we want on
You can
that.
play Melee on it or whatever else other people do with CRTs.
Yeah. Mission Impossible 1996.
Looks pretty fucking cool, doesn't it?
Pretty sweet.
Yep.
Remember the last couple episodes when we were like, maybe we'll do a CRT. We'll figure it out in 3 years. Next week. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go, dude.
We did it.
We did it.
We're a real podcast.
No
I
critical.
fixed it, to be fair, but Chris...
Yeah, Josh did fix it.
Who are you?
I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh, the Josh Rodriguez of Film School University. And of New Balance. Give me a
Oh.
fucking deal, New Balance, because I wear your shit all the time, and I like it.
They're like, well, that's how that works.
Every day's grade A to me, baby.
New Balance sponsor the pod.
And I'm Alex. You'll never work in this town again, Wilson.
You Jew motherfucker, you!
So that hits different with that.
They do run Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the weather.
And music.
And the circumcision industry. Give it back.
What are you going to do with it?
Yeah. What are you doing with it?
Speaking of circumcision, why don't you cut us $5 a month on Patreon?
Let's fucking
Just
go.
get us you get a bonus episode a week. You get access to the Discord. You get early access to giveaways, watch parties. We
Dick cleaning instructions.
That's right.
Yep, because we're all fucking uncut over here.
That's
We're all
right.
we got the director's cut up in the Discord. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I'm director's cut.
Me too.
Yeah, we're all director's cut,
Yeah.
sadly.
I'm extended.
We didn't have a
director's
choice in it.
Actually, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You say I'm extended cut.
Yep. That's a dig joke. More of those on Patreon for $5 a month.
Hell yeah, brother. Do it now. $5 a month gets you all of the things that we just mentioned and also Discord access. In Discord, you can talk to us about anything and everything. You can share the movies that you've just picked up that you want to share with us and brag to your fucking like-minded cinephile friends about. Do it in the Discord, baby.
And yet another person showed up today showing off their Broken Binding edition of The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Let's absolutely go.
Is that a book?
Talking
Yeah,
about fucking
it's really
dragon
good.
books with Alex. It's
Talking
fine.
about
There's no
books.
dragons in this one. There are elves.
What do we call the subreddit for, or the subreddit, the sub Discord,
The channel?
The channel?
for books?
Literally 1984 is what
Yeah.
Alex named it.
I was gonna change it to dragon books if it was just called.
That
books.
either way, either one works.
Yeah, either one.
Literally
I think
1984.
calling it Dragon Books implies that it's only fantasy.
Yeah, like only Dragon Book talk aloud.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Alex reads. So
Yeah. Well, there's other people.
what are you
that
reading?
read other
Cormac
shit.
McCarthy over there?
I love Cormac. He's
Eat shit.
top 5.
Fuck off.
Shout out. Hey, speaking of dragons, shout out Doom the Dark Ages. That's a great game. Talk about that in our Discord and the gaming channel.
Hey. And then I'm only in the fucking
Give me that.
Give me that channel.
Yeah.
That's where I live.
Just buying shit.
I just buy a bunch of shit.
And your wife's like, when we get this, and you're like, we've had that.
I've had
That's
that.
old. That's old news.
I've had that.
This came out.
Those shoes
this
look brand new. I take good care of them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're crazy. I think you're crazy, actually.
The studio sent me that. I didn't even buy it.
To be fair, to get these this week, I sent my wife money in advance of me getting these. So I was like, "Oh yeah, just a little gift for you being you, or whatever, some shit like that." And then I
She's
walked.
so fucking, she sees through that shit.
He greased her up a little bit.
I did because she was like, "Josh," and I was like, "Yeah, no big deal."
Like,
And
I'm
I-
just a great husband. I don't know what to tell you.
And then I walked in with a new set of shoes. She's like, "Motherfucker!" I'm like, "Well, you can't talk shit now, can ya? You bitch!"
You got her what in advance?
I just gave her some money.
Oh, so, just
Just
some money?
money?
Just money.
I just
You bribe your wife to be able to buy shoes.
kinda.
So shoes are twice as expensive for you, then, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, but like if I just showed up with the shoes, she would have been, how much are you saving? How much are you fucking? Shut up, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in my fucking house.
I can't take it with me. What are the worms eating my corpse going to do with all that money?
True.
Seriously.
That's why you got to pay her in advance.
Could you pay me in advance?
I sent her a little payola so that I could buy my shoes.
Just for being you.
Just for being you. Just
so
for being a cutie. And then 5 minutes later, I walked in with the brand new shoes. Like, what are those?
These old things.
I was like, oh, you know.
I don't.
They literally have these are
The
the
newest
colorway
shoes.
they're new. It's based on money.
Yeah.
This color
This is the $100 bill of shoes.
No, this is
$1,000 bill.
The $1,000 bill is what they base the design on.
I don't even know if they're on camera.
I hope so.
They are now.
Hope so, baby.
Tear
New
your ACL.
Balance.
Check this out.
Boom!
Boom. You
Shoes over here.
all the way behind your head.
Josh can do that.
I know, it's crazy.
Have you seen it? It's only on Patreon.
$5 a month.
Let's go.
What have you guys been watching?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I watched a little joint, a remake, a Western remake, guys, from Joel and Ethan Coen called True Grit.
Ah.
This
True Grit, man.
with Jeff Bridges, man.
Bridges, man.
Starring Jeff Bridges,
And
starring
Jerry Seinfeld.
Matt Damon is in
Great,
it,
man. That's it, sorry.
and Haley Steinfeld
Oh, that's right.
of
Shout out.
Sinners fame, of Edge of 17 fame. She's great in that. Check that movie out. You not seen that?
Of
Nope.
Shamik Moore fame.
Oh yeah, of Spider-Man Across the Fuckverse fame. Whatever.
I fucking hate that movie. It's so good.
Yeah, whatever.
Number 1 on Letterboxd.
That's why I hate it.
I know.
Dude,
that's
it's the
why.
greatest movie that's ever been made.
The first one's great. Second one's whatever. Who gives a shit?
Second one's incredible.
Whatever, dude. I like the punk Spider-Man.
Spider-Punk?
Yes. He's cool.
He's called Spider-Punk.
My bad.
This guy's never heard anything.
I will say, though, Spider-Verse ruined the animation industry for like years.
Oh yeah, because everyone's like, let's do do that.
Well,
Let's
that,
just do
yeah.
the Spider-Verse thing.
Just do
It's
that where it's 50 different types of animation in one frame.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Murder your animators.
Yeah.
But True Grit, guys, holy shit. I've seen this movie. Last time I saw this movie was in theaters when it came out.
Me too.
Basically, when I watched it this week, it felt like I was watching it for the first time. It's fantastic.
I need to rewatch it.
I was too young when I watched this movie, and I was like, that was not even a good movie. And
I was
I'm
like-
sure I would love it now.
I think just Westerns in general, I'm just like, I'm bored. I
It depends,
I
yeah.
don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Unless it's like, has to be really specific, like Hostiles or something. You know what I mean?
No Country is kind of a Western.
The Hills Have Eyes.
Shut up, dude.
Just saying.
You know?
No Country is absolutely a
shut
Western.
Up, you know?
You know,
On a podcast.
Counterpoint. No. That's just-
Stop it.
counterpoint to your counterpoint. Shut the fuck up.
fuck you.
Shut
How
the
about
fuck
that?
up, man. This movie is fucking fantastic. I feel like I've been missing out on so many rewatches because it just blew me the fuck away. Go ahead.
I was thinking of Hostels.
No.
Christian Bale is not in it.
No. This is Matt Damon. This is Jeff Bridges,
Remember?
Haley Steinfeld. That's the main cast. There are a few other notables, but I mean, it's just really fucking good. I loved it. I don't want to really get into the details of it. Haley Steinfeld is like a star in this movie.
I remember people were going crazy for her because she was so young.
And like genuinely, I wouldn't be surprised if she got a Best Actress nom.
I think she did. Didn't she?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I didn't look at it, but it just blew me away. I can't wait to rewatch it. Like I'm already ready to
Damn, I'm
watch
gonna check it
again.
out now. I mean, I own it just because Cohen, and I saw the steelbook. I was like, okay,
Cohen's, of course, yeah.
yeah.
Joel and Ethan Cohen directed it, and it's based on a John Wayne film called True Grit.
Yeah,
Which probably sucks fucking dick.
yeah,
Honestly,
technically a remake. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'm not a big John Wayne guy, but
it's me, Genghis Khan.
yeah,
Now get cancer.
yeah.
That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
For those that don't know, when they did that movie, they filmed it in a cancerous location, and
Yeah.
everyone on that crew got cancer.
wasn't like a cave or like a mine or something.
No,
Heavily
it was
radiated.
it was an old atomic bomb testing ground in New Mexico.
Jesus,
And they're like,
Christ.
we will give you the fattest tax breaks. And they're like, perfect, with money symbols in their eyes.
yeah.
golly, with these shoes on.
Yeah.
John Wayne wearing the fucking New Balance 1000s. Anyways, excellent fucking movie, dude. Please watch it. I would hope to do an episode on it one
Wow.
day, just because it's just fucking great. True Grit, check it out. Also went ahead and watched. I'm trying to remember. Fuck, I forgot to write everything down. Of course I did.
Letterbox log.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I got some shit on there, dude. You
It says
know what
Hitomi Tanaka compilation on your
I don't know what that is. Leopard dress? What the fuck is that? I don't
$5
even know.
about the Patreon if you want to check it out.
If you want to know what that means.
What that means.
If you want to know what
If
Hitomi
you
means.
don't know.
If you don't know what that, and there's people, our fans are like, you know what
Yeah.
the fuck that means.
Then
We know.
watched Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yeah, the new one.
So we watched this together. Went to
In
the screening.
iMac.
So I'm not super fond of the Mission Impossible films. I like 3. I know that, the J.J. Abrams classic. I think I like Ghost Protocol, but they all kind of run together for me.
Same.
Is this actually the last one?
Apparently so. It's called The Final Reckoning, dude. What do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So the last one was, I don't even remember the fucking title, but it was called Part 1.
Isn't it Dead Reckoning?
Dead Reckoning Part 1 is what it was
I
called.
think so.
Yes.
And then they took off the Part 1.
Did they?
So they call this one The Final Reckoning, I guess.
Okay, sure.
Whatever.
Anyways, that movie fucking rocked.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It's the motorcycle off the cliff one.
Is it? Okay, yeah. I remember that from the trailers.
It fucking ruled, dude. And then I guess maybe the one before that was the one where he's hanging off by the jet carrier in real life.
Maybe.
He was on the wing of the
'cause
plane.
that clip exploded.
Yeah.
Not the wing, but he was on the door. Anyways, that shit was amazing.
There's something on the wing.
Yeah. Again, they all blend in my head, like you
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
So I'm just not a big fan of the series, right?
Right.
This was tough for me. This was a tough sit.
Yeah.
I hated it for the most part. The script was dog ass.
So much exposition.
Yeah. I don't think it has to be good when you're dealing with this.
And you're exactly right, because ultimately I probably would give it 4 or 5 stars.
Because
Yeah.
it's that like bombastic and crazy.
The best review I saw on Letterboxd was like, I hated every second of this. 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's so fun, and it doesn't need to be as complicated as it was. So it has so much exposition that's unnecessary, because it's like you made it complicated, then now you're explaining it all. So it was fine, but it was tropey as fuck. And I don't know if that was intentional or if that was like a callback to the original sort of hokey ones.
I don't know, man.
Like there was a line where like they literally would be like, but that means, and then someone else would go, it can't be. Like shit like that, where it's
Yeah.
like, and then they would finish each other's sentences like, so that means we have to cut it at exactly 1 second or something. Like,
Yeah.
like they were finishing each other's lines, but it was just constant plan,
Ugh.
exposition, and explanation.
There was one time where he picked up a device. It's a glowing device, like a fucking Pulp Fiction scene. dude.
Yeah.
But he like picks it up and then another guy goes, it can't be.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the device that holds 18 terabytes of fucking information.
It's a
on one single drive.
5D flash drive.
Yeah,
He goes like, yeah, but to trap an entity of that size, we would need like this much, and then the guy pulls it out, and it's just
And
like,
it says
it can't
that.
be.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
and then I'm in an IMAX theater surrounded by fucking numbskulls like myself, and I'm just going, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah.
I was so mad, irritated with this script. Because basically, how can you make a movie that is probably $200 million at least and have it read that terribly? It is a piece of shit.
Because they
of a
know they're
script.
just going to make their money and they go, just feed the dumb fucks their simple
I get it.
lines.
I mean, it is a popcorn film.
Yeah,
It's a popcorn film.
Tom Cruise is like he's the guy that you can count on.
And he's great. He's fantastic. He believes in himself and believes in the movie more than anybody. He brings it home, dude. The villain of the fucking movie, Chris.
Phones it in.
Jesus Christ.
Is it a spoiler to say who the actor that plays
No,
him?
he's in the first one.
He's in the first one. Like the first Dead Reckoning. Yeah. So it's just
He's just fucking, Spanish guy, one with gray hair.
yeah, he's the most
Okay.
interesting man in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that vibe where he's just like, haha. The
but
whole movie.
the whole movie, and Tom Cruise is like almost about to catch him. And he's like, ha ha. That's his delivery.
He's just not believable.
My
And-
mechanical spiders got ahead of you.
Yeah, it's like not believable as a villain like that's dastardly or even smart or has the like
or cool in any
cool.
sense.
You're like,
Or
just
cool.
how? Yeah.
it's not even like a Bond villain that has like a certain like facial scar or anything. It's just a guy.
yeah.
It's just your dad.
yeah.
Like it's just like it's just a fucking silver fox.
Yeah. 100%. And just is so. He's everywhere. He's over the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
Annoying as hell. Hate seeing him. Just no heart behind
Damn.
it, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a great actor, but like specifically in this, just did not deliver.
But I mean,
the
compared
goods.
to like PSH in number 3, like
come on, dude.
Overwhelming.
That was the only one I had seen prior to watching one for this episode.
And it's like that's what makes the Bond villain or the Bond movie so good is like whenever there is an interesting villain,
Yeah.
one that you could be like, oh, Javier Bardem in fucking Skyfall.
Yep.
Like, Jesus.
Dude, Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale.
Exactly. Yeah. So you have a villain that you want to base the entire movie on. That's how you differentiate all of the movies.
Yes.
Is the villain, because of course you're gonna have Tom Cruise in every single one. So why not make the villain fucking extra badass? They don't do that in this. And the main villain is AI. So
yeah, it's an entity that can
Ultron. Okay.
Yeah, it's Skynet. It's invaded
All right.
everything, knows everything, it's manipulating everything.
That's-
It knows every single move because
See,
it's
and that
connected to
can
every
be-
technology.
Yeah, that can be cool, but when you're dealing with a dumbed down script, you're really like hampering yourself.
just so much exposition unnecessarily. A tough sit until you get to the submarine.
I mean, until there's like a single action scene and then it's just a hard drive wipe of all that. You're like, that was sick. That's basically all.
Hell yeah.
And it's still a good time.
The submarine sequence, though.
Dude, this does such a good job at being like, okay, so there's a problem, but then there's 10 other simultaneous problems happening.
It's the Evil Dead of action movies.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's just like, okay, so he's got to defuse this thing, but he could also drown, and then there's also somebody somewhere else that has to upload this thing at the exact same time and get these coordinates. It's just like it is impossible to be literal. Yeah.
And it dares ask the question, what happens when a torpedo lands on you, dude?
Let's go.
Like, just shit like that where you're like, it's the final destination of action movies. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's great. The plane sequences, like,
Just pure cinema. Like all of it's just classic popcorn cinema.
so fucking great. But man, that script was tough. It
Yeah.
made it a tough, and it was 3 hours.
yeah, I'll be
Damn.
honest, didn't feel like it. The action sequences kind of just unwrinkled my brain.
Totally.
I left a total smooth brain after that. Like neato, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to imagine like you're like, dude, up until the submarine sequence, and I imagine Tom Cruise walking into a Subway like a little more lettuce. Get some tomato, some onion.
Yeah, I want it toasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should really stop toasting my sandwich.
Have you seen
You keep calling me Dimitri. You really shouldn't.
You are not Dmitri.
Yeah. I mean, what were your thoughts? You went with me.
That's basically it. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. The editing stuck out to me. Like, I haven't seen a movie where I've left going, that was awesome editing. It was to the point where the cuts were so much faster than you see in typical studio films, because it's hard to get away with fast cuts and it makes sense and be digestible.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just me, but there were certain moments where things started to pop off. And there was like 5-frame reaction shots from 5 different people, like, and then a fight would break out,
Hell
and
yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is so
Yeah,
awesome!"
yeah.
There were certain things that, like, it's not John Wick level like action, because that's like gun.
That's its own
gunplay.
thing.
That's like closer on the level of realism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when shit does pop off, like the professionalism that kicks in, like the blonde, like Asian.
Mantis, dude.
Is that her
Remember
name?
the person, the popcorn human being next to you? Like as soon as I
Why
think
does this always happen?
her name is like Kim Blam. I don't know how
French.
No, she's
Palm Camblix, you know?
I'm sorry, I don't know her name.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Her name, she's Mantis in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
So as soon as she came on, this fucking popcorn human being next to Chris every single time.
It's like the universe is a simulation to piss me off. Yeah.
Every time you see a movie, you get a fucking
yeah.
yeah.
So
Always next to me.
this guy goes, "Oh, it's Mantis."
Yeah. He was fucking chatty, dude.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Oh God.
It's funny because like you give off the energy where you're like, not me, like
Right.
like intentionally, and I know you do that, and not even to be rude, but to be like, just don't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to his friend loudly.
God.
Yeah.
It was just like to the point you could hear. So it was like, shut up.
Oh yeah, I was over at Chris like
Yeah.
like doing what like what the fuck is that over there?
Insane.
No, it's Mantis.
It's Mantis.
That's how loud he said it.
Yeah, and also like it got to the point where I was like planning the confrontation, be like, all right, well, if it does it one more
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
I'm gonna lean over and be nice once, and then like I'm like running through the scenarios
Yeah.
in my head already.
You're like trying to phrase how you're gonna say like, "Hey man, can you please keep it down?"
Start polite, and then if it continues, then it's like, hey, shut the fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just like, I think the movie got loud enough and it got fun enough that I could still hear him sometimes, but I was like, all right.
Every one of the 5-frame cuts, he's like, it's Mantis. It's Mantis.
Yeah, it's just like, it's the thing that sucks about people talking is like it's not like it's like in Fan with Thread where it's like the disturbance is staying in the room with me. It's like you're
Yeah.
leaving the room, but the disturbance stays here. Where it's
Right.
like they said it and they've shut up now, but now I'm waiting for them to talk again.
Yeah, you've infected my brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like now I'm just being like, if they talk again, they're gonna ruin this part or whatever. I'm just like waiting for a lull. Like every window that feels like a lull for talking, like I'm waiting for them to chime in, and sometimes
Yeah.
they do, and I'm like, blood pressure rising,
Yeah.
Apple Watch notifications going off, you know.
Palm Clementif.
Shout out.
I don't know her name.
She's awesome in it.
She's fucking fantastic.
That's just Maserati Triple X. Why are you showing me?
That's just Mantis, dude. What do you mean?
She's in Mission Impossible. She's
great.
That's Tomi Tanaka.
She's great. She's great in Mission Impossible Final.
Show me again?
Reckoning.
That's Samantha 38G.
A stacked cast.
If you will. Yeah, shouts to her. She's great. Oh, and Haley Atwell. Good lord.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah,
Good lord. Great actress.
Bunch of great actresses.
She's the love interest in Captain America.
Peggy Carter.
Yes.
I'd take some Peggy from, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not into that. Don't do that to me.
Chris is like, well.
Final Reckoning's great.
But yeah, it was great. I hated it for the most part until the action sequences, and then it's like 4 out of 5. Then we went to another screening last night, and we saw Bring Her Back.
Oh, yeah.
A24's Bring Her Back from the directors of Talk to Me. I posted the one sheet on my story, and a friend of mine said that looks like a sequel to Talk to Me, and I was like, well, in fact, it is a director. I did the whole fucking thing.
Actually,
Actually, but dude, they in their sophomore film, they fucking knocked it out of the park. I loved it, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
Fucking love this movie.
Yeah.
It is filled with so much sorrow, and it is like a lot not darker than I anticipated, but it's like a lot more somber than I anticipated.
grief and dread more
Does
so
it-
than like jump scare. I won't say it's less. It is less jump scary. Like Talk to Me was like really,
That for sure jump scares.
Yeah.
That was like popcorn horror.
but still so well executed.
Yeah.
This felt more of the tone of like a Midsommar, where it's like there's a lot of trauma in this movie.
Does it have a cool mechanic in the same way that Talk to Me did?
Yep.
Basically, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
Yep. It's fucking fantastic.
It's great.
Fantastic. Art direction within an inch of its life. The actors,
Cinematography.
the main woman from The Shape of Water. Whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She's fucking fantastic in this. The best I've seen her in, and the best horror performance of the year so far for me. Hands down. One of the best. That is an Oscar-worthy performance in my opinion.
Yeah, but horror.
But
Yeah, but-
I know it's horror, but I'm saying genuinely, like that to me is on the same level as a Toni Collette in Hereditary.
Yeah.
It surpasses being just a horror performance, and it's not often that you see a horror movie with an a main protagonist or antagonist, excuse me, that is just justified the whole way through. I don't know if that's giving away too much, but it's like
The bad guy's Magneto.
she feels like a fully fleshed character in ways that I don't think a horror movie typically is able to execute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, the whole cast fucking rocks.
The boy, the like teenage boy in the movie, he was fucking amazing. I want to see him in more things. The main girl. I mean, yeah, dude. I hope we do an episode on this one. It's fucking fantastic.
It's great.
Chris, did you watch it with me? What were your thoughts on?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. It was great. I don't want to give too much away because it's like coming out. This is the first week. No, it's next week. It's out. No, it's like
The week that this comes out, it'll be officially out.
next week after.
Oh, wow.
Like May 30th.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
pretty sure.
Check it.
We saw it. Yeah, yeah.
That deserves an episode.
It's great.
Well,
You're
I'm
right.
going to be seeing Lilo and Stitch on Friday that week. So,
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Good for you.
I saw that and I thought it was just like they were rerunning the classic. It's a new one.
Yeah, they're remaking it live action.
It's directed by like a fucking
Oh.
great director, too.
Yeah, I watched a behind the scenes thing on it. They released on YouTube. They're like trying on this one because they know so many people really love Lilo and Stitch.
Well, the thing about this is like that, as far as Disney movie live action remakes go, is executable
Right.
because it's not fully fledged animated. It's an alien and then
Yeah.
humans.
It's
That's
on
it.
it's on the same level as like I liked the Beauty and the Beast live action remake because it was just Emma Watson as Belle and then the only CG. Well, there was like the appliances and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Disney cooked here, I'm afraid, because the director is Dean Fleischer Camp, famously director of Marcel the Shell.
Still haven't seen that.
The Shell with Shoes, sorry.
Yeah.
So it'll be good. Probably.
It's gonna be fucking
No,
fantastic.
people are like I watched like a whole in-depth special feature out on YouTube about how they got all everyone that's working on it basically is Hawaiian because it's so tied to like Hawaiian stuff and all that.
much like Moana in that way.
Much like Moana. It looks good. I'm going to see it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Who wants to go next?
Go ahead.
I got a short one. I didn't watch much. Conan Must Go season 2 has officially started, and like everything Conan, it's great. He's the best. He's the best.
He's the best.
I also watched his Conan Mark Twain Award presentation that I was wondering where it was on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
And then they added it to Netflix, and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, it's great. It's just like a series of like short presentations and bits from famous comedians honoring Conan and then Conan speaking. It's great. It's exactly what you think.
Speaking of David Fleischer Camp of Marcel the Shell with Shoes, he follows us on Instagram.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Just
Come on the show anytime.
anytime.
He will.
Come talk about Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
We would love to talk about it.
And then I watched, surprisingly, the first time watched Twilight. First time in my life.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Never seen it till now.
What a fucking campy banger, isn't it?
Yes. I will
It's
say
so
it is.
fun.
It's maybe the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's really fun.
It's so funny.
It's dude. I laughed. I burst out laughing multiple times.
Dude, last time I saw this was in a theater full of people at Texas Theater, and it was like a party screening. People,
it's how
people
you
were
do it.
like screaming at the lines,
Yeah.
like the corny lines, it was so good.
Yeah, it's great because now also like Christina will be like around the corner, and then I'll like be like on the corner and be like, look at her like Edward.
Little glitter on your face.
Yeah. And then I watched New Moon, and I would give Twilight half a star, and I'd give New Moon 5 full stars because I took the best nap of my life during New Moon. Hands down, I felt refreshed. I felt amazing. Then I watched Eclipse, and I give that half a star again because I read The Devils during that. Kind of all over the place.
Did the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
What motivated this?
I just have
Wasn't there like 5 of them?
Yeah, Breaking Dawn is in 2 parts. Still haven't watched that. Not sure if I'm gonna.
It was the biggest thing in the world.
It was beyond enormous.
It was
Yeah.
the biggest thing in the world for a time.
Yeah, but then now if you watch it, like, it's a whole new light if you rewatch it.
Yeah.
It seems like they're comedies when you watch it now.
No, yeah, I like it, dude. There, like I said, like I burst out laughing because there's a part in the first. I'm sure this is such a cult classic that people love, but I just now saw it, and there are parts that are so ridiculous that I was like, I'm sorry, can you go back? Like, and so there's a part where, like Edward's like showing off his powers for Bella, and she's like, I don't know if we can do this, and he goes, I'll show you, and he picks her up. Maybe she's piggyback, but either way, he picks her up and he sprints up a mountain like the Flash.
Yeah.
Like Skyrim horse style.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You're missing the famous line, hang on, Spider Monkey.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
The whole theater when I saw it was like, hang on, Spider Monkey, and then it was like, woo! As he was like running
Jesus
up.
Christ, dude.
Dude, the first time
What you doing over there, Chola or whatever?
Yeah,
Or
dude.
Loca?
There's like I sort of watched the next 2 movies, like I said, and there's a lot of that series of her just being picked up while the guy walks around with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it.
Just helpless. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just damsel in distress.
My favorite is like the BTS of like Kristen Stewart petting Taylor.
yeah.
Like he's supposed to be the wolf
Yeah.
version of himself,
Yeah.
but he's just like in a gray costume.
Yeah.
The gray fucking like
the
with orbs.
mocap tracker.
Yeah.
The mocap tracking
It's
suit.
just-
She's petting him on the head and she has
Yeah.
to fucking act.
I mean, all of
It's
it's
terrible.
Dude, like when she walks into class and Edward Cullen sees her,
He's like,
just-
and then he goes to the counselor and he's like, she fucking stinks.
yeah, she's stinky. I don't want to be in the stinky class with stinky girl. She stinks so much.
Stinks. I can smell her.
I can't handle the stink.
Yeah. Do you think
Fucking nasty bitch.
Do you think
dude.
vampires can like bulk up with period blood because there's more protein in it? Do you
Probably,
think?
yeah. Yeah. Supplements. That's what Joe Rogan's been on lately. Just blood.
Yeah.
Just blood. He's like, you checked out fucking I'm on a
Anyways.
full keto blood diet now.
Watch Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
I love how like the Jacob Edward rivalry is like there's literal moments where they like growl at each other essentially.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my god. He's like he gets in a vampire fight pose and then or is it Jacob Taylor? Was it?
Jacob's
Jacob.
the wolf,
Yeah.
and then Edward is the vampire.
It's
Right.
Taylor Lautner. That's his
That's
like
what
real
I'm
name.
thinking of, yeah.
Also, she goes to the doctor, and an obvious vampire walks in as
Yeah.
the doctor, and I was like,
Yeah.
"You're a vampire."
Yeah, just pale.
yeah.
Just, yeah.
I've only ever seen the first one.
You can stop there.
Okay.
But also like
The baseball scene though.
I mean it's great. Set to muse, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
But hey, he's a vampire. He's ancient. He's dating a high schooler.
Yeah.
What's going
17.
on?
But she stinks, dude.
She
That's
stinks.
the fucking problem.
Bitch.
I can read everyone's mind, but yours.
Bitch. You're fucking special. Oh,
Bitch.
bitch. Also cut to that fucked up baby they almost used.
Oh my god. Oh wait, that's not in the movie?
That's no.
That's in like the 4th or 5th one, right?
yeah.
Okay.
The prosthetic baby is not real?
It's not in the movie. It was so bad they fully CGI'd it after.
Cold, lifeless stare was what they were originally using for the baby.
And the second you're holding up, you realize, like, this is never going to work. Like, no fake thing is ever going to do the trick.
Damn.
Everybody on set was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm disappointed because I thought that was I thought that was they used that in the movie.
No, it only exists in BTS featurettes of them talking about how shit it is.
Damn.
Yeah, but even the CG baby shit too.
But like the perplexing part is that it was the biggest thing in the world.
Right. And here's the thing. I think when you put anything in the Pacific Northwest, high school girls will eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. That you put anything in that setting and it immediately bumps it up like 4 stars.
It's like, oh, this is Lynchian now.
Yeah.
It was the biggest thing in the world. They made so much money,
Yep.
and that's what they did for CGI
I know.
and special effects and like color grading. What the fuck, dude?
It's entirely gray. which is a vibe. Sadly,
There's like a turquoise filter over everything.
yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's a fucking campy fun time though if you watch it with friends. Holy shit.
If we do an episode on Twilight, turquoise filter over the whole
Oh
episode.
yeah,
I don't want to do an episode on that, but it would be funny.
Yeah,
It would be fucking funny.
It would be funny.
fucking sprinting up, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on, Spider Monkey.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so that's about it. That's all I got.
All right.
Good for you, buddy. Oh shit, what am I doing, dude? Am I thirsty and shit?
You're like, I wish I had a drink. Oh,
Ooh. Oh, fuck.
I watched Creed.
Dude.
You know, what is
with
it?
arms wide open.
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler. It's a banger. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's like you said a couple weeks ago or whatever. It's like I'm not like a huge Rocky fan, really.
Me
I mean,
either.
they're great movies, obviously, but like this is exactly what it needs to be. It's like new enough. It's one of those safe sequels we talk about, where it's
Yeah.
like, hey, it's new enough and it's fan servicey.
But it's everything it should be.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything it should be.
It brings enough new to the table for you to be like, damn, this is a reimagining, and it also throws back enough to be like, that's
I still need to watch it because I love Rocky 1 and 2.
it's great.
It makes me feel nostalgic for Rocky, even though I'm not a big fan of the film series.
Exactly. That's how I felt.
That's, to me, that is a perfect way to do a franchise sequel.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Where it's like they kind of breadcrumb you with all the fan service from Rocky
Yeah.
to the point where even if you're not a huge Rocky fan, you'd be like, oh, I get it, what they're doing.
He's gonna clobber you.
Yeah.
But that montage when he's running through the streets with the kids on the dirt bikes and shit,
Awesome.
fucking fantastic.
Like it's enough black culture tied into of like
Yeah.
the Chicago. No, I'm sorry. Not Chicago.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Yeah, Philly. So it has like enough newness in it.
Yeah.
And the story is new enough too. Like with his story and his sort of thing is similar to Rocky's, but it's still different.
And the
great.
fight goes down, the final fight goes down exactly as it should.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly as it should. I like, there's honestly not an ounce of fat on it. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
When the fucking Rocky score kicks in,
Brother, yeah.
dude,
I almost cried.
I fucking did one of these.
I'm a
bud.
fucking American today.
Yeah.
And it's like it's in a
I
moment
did this for 3 minutes. Solid.
just locked in.
Lock the
I had to go take a
fucking-
piss, and I was like,
I was the
Saluting your dick.
I was the dude on the sideline with like the flag where it's like you just see him.
Yeah.
And he's doing this because he's like holding the flag. up.
yeah. But yeah, that moment is like I became a goosebump.
Because they don't feed you the Rocky score almost the entire movie. They breadcrumb it through. And then when you hear it that first fucking time and his trunks are the red, white, and blue, like you're just like, oh, daddy, let's go, dude.
And I think it's like, not to spoil it, it's during a triumphant, heartfelt moment too. And just like the way it creeps in, it was like, oh, fuck. It hits you. It's really, that moment was really.
Teared up.
Yeah, same.
I think I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend. Then
As a banger.
It fucking rocks. And then watch 3, dude.
I want to watch all of them.
Specifically 3, you need
I
to
know.
fucking
But
watch
you
it.
can't skip 2 and go to 3.
No.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
But yeah,
Did you watch 2?
not yet.
Okay.
I'm going to watch them all.
2 is the least, but it's still really good. 3 is a fucking banger, dude. Jonathan Majors, let's go, baby.
That dude can punch.
There's a series I've been watching. Oh yeah, Bad Thoughts. Tom Segura's new Netflix show.
Come on the show.
Yeah, 6 episodes. 6-episode comedy show. It's basically like a bunch of skits. It's like I Think You Should Leave, but with Tom Segura's humor instead. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's a sketch show, which it doesn't really market itself as that. I didn't expect that, but it is. And I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah?
I mean, there's 20-minute episodes. Fucking burned through them.
Sure.
They're pretty funny. All right. Anyways, that's it for me.
Cool. Okay. All right. Is it time to get into... Boom, 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 You shouldn't call me that. It's time to break down Mission Impossible, dude.
Let's break it down, dude.
Oh shit! With the
Break it down.
twirls.
Boys, did you know this film was directed by Brian De Palma?
I had no
did.
idea.
Not.
I had no idea until I think you texted us that.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies that's just like, oh, it's a classic directed by who gives a fuck. And
Right.
It was popcorn movie. I didn't realize how different this one is.
It is. It's so different.
Yeah.
And so it was a TV show that got adapted into a film. Tom Cruise very early on decided to, like, he loved the show when he was a kid, and he's like, this is going to be the first movie that I produce. First movie he produced along with his agent, Paula Wagner is her name.
It's a Cruise Wagner production.
Cruise Wagner production. This is their first ever production together. So he's a huge star. Obviously, he's coming off of Interview with a Vampire. I mean, he's coming off of like a string of just like
Jerry Maguire and Risky Business.
Popcorn
classics.
favorites. The dude is on top of the fucking world, right?
This is post Top Gun, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude.
So he's
Few Good Men.
Yeah, he's the king. He's honestly, I feel like we should talk about it at some point, but like maybe our last true movie star.
No, not last true movie star, but definitely I would say the greatest action movie star of all time.
Who is a bigger and better movie star since Tom Cruise?
I don't know about bigger, but I don't think we can say he's the last movie star.
I would say classic action movie star. I guess
The Rock falls into that. Jason Statham sort of falls into that. Keanu Reeves sort of, but no one at the same level as Tom Cruise.
I don't know that anybody, The Rock, I don't think so anymore. Like he had a time where it's like he's franchise Viagra. He's releasing all these movies that people are going to see because they want to see him in theaters.
What'd you say?
Saying
franchise what?
Viagra. That's what he.
I thought something else too.
Okay, never mind.
What do you think I said?
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I didn't think you said anything.
All right. Tom Cruise, I think, is the one actor of his generation, of any generation, that gets people into the theater and they enjoy it every single fucking time.
Yeah, I think it's like when you say movie star,
Popcorn, blockbuster movie star.
I think when you say movie star, it's like there are a ton of current stars, but in the sense of like he hit all the action tropes of like jet plane, spy, fucking like he's the Mission Impossible guy and also Top Gun.
Yeah.
And so it's like he was at the peak of action movies, basically.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, like there's Jason Statham. There's like those people that like repeat Steven Seagal, you know, guys like that.
Icons.
Yeah.
Icons. But he's the one that's like.
But those are like
classic.
genre guys.
Sort of, yeah. There is no one else on his popcorn level.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that gets asses in seats like Tom Cruise.
He's classic Hollywood star.
And no matter what his affiliations are, because people are like, Scientology, it's fucking weird. It is fucking weird.
Sure.
But people don't give a shit.
Yeah. 'Cause he
Right.
just
No,
makes such good-
his fucking popcornness transcends Scientology.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
His weird ass religion transcends people going to the movies.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's like when we say now, it's like there aren't any like rock stars left. Like Freddie
Yes.
Mercury was
Right.
like the last like rock star.
Yeah.
He's the live version of an action star, like rock star living, basically. Is
yeah.
What I mean.
And that's what I mean. It's like you have a lot of movie stars now that they have to be good in other things too. The Rock is also like a professional wrestler. Like he had to
Right.
have that pedigree before he got into acting. I mean, fucking, there are a lot of artists that became actors. Ariana Grande's in that scenario, that situation.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet is also a big twink.
Timothy Chalamet had his own following for other reasons. You know what I
Did
mean? It wasn't just acting. I think he was
Chlamydia.
I think
He
he was
fucking dumped NYU with chlamydia, man.
I think he was making music for a while,
Was he?
or
Statistics.
Broadway or plays or some shit like that. I don't know.
All right.
Granted, he's getting there, but it's like he's not a draw to movie theaters either, though.
Yeah, but I feel like he is.
He is now, but it's not in the same
Who
way.
fucking saw the
Bob Dylan. That's the
Bob
only
Dylan
reason
movie.
anyone saw that movie. No one would have seen that if it wasn't Timothy Chalamet.
People are gonna go watch a fucking music biopic, dude. Old dads are gonna go watch that movie.
Maybe. I feel like him being cast in that was the reason that made any ounce of profit.
Let me just say that you are trying to compare Timothy Chalamet to Tom Cruise, right?
I'm not trying to compare him to Tom Cruise. I'm saying that the Bob Dylan movie would not have made half the amount of money it did without Timothy Chalamet.
I think that's fair, but I guess we're just not having the same argument. I'm thinking that Tom Cruise is just that dude. He's fucking that dude.
No, I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, and he's worked with every director. Kubrick, De Palma, Scorsese, fucking, and he went down the line early in his career to be like, I am just going to work with the best. So that's what happens. What?
What did he do with Scorsese?
Yeah, what did he do?
Trying to remember.
Alexa, what Tom Cruise? Alexa, what Martin
Thomas
Scorsese?
Cruise now
Alexa, what Martin Scorsese movie stars Tom Cruise?
The only Martin Scorsese movie which stars Tom Cruise is The Color of Money.
He's at the height of his fucking power, dude. He's just money, money, money. He's making money, and now he decides with his agent he's going to produce his first film, and it's going to be a remake of a television show that he grew up loving, right? And his first thought is like he watches Sisters, he watches Dress to Kill, he watches fucking Blowout, and he's like, I know exactly the right guy to do this, Brian De Palma. And he fucking secures Brian De Palma, who has a pedigree in his own right.
Yeah.
Like, he just did The Untouchables, which fucking broke, like, box office records, a movie that we've talked about before. And he's like, yeah, he's doing Mission Impossible. Hollywood's like, I don't know, big action tentpole movie, Brian De Palma, more of an art film guy, I don't know. Fucking A, dude. They created a franchise.
Yeah, this is a franchise starter.
And a lot of the, like you said, it's different. Mission Impossible 1 is very different from all the others. But there are certain tropes there are certain stylistic choices in Mission Impossible 1 that permeate through the entire series.
Yes.
With Brian De Palma's artistic touch.
Agreed. And also, I didn't realize how many fucking people have stayed in the franchise until, like, I haven't seen this in, like, a decade or two. Like, I just remember the cliff notes of it, you know, the spark notes, like the helicopter thing, the heist scene, the gum, the sweat. Like, it's all in. It's so those iconic.
The vault shot, everyone remembers that.
Of course.
Yeah, this is my first time watching it, and the only thing I was familiar with was that.
Yeah,
right. But yeah, this feels so much different than the rest of the franchise because I think it's just like once it got its legs, it became something. But this one it's got more whimsy to it.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know Danny Elfman fucking scored this.
Yep.
Dude.
Huh?
Yeah.
I saw that intro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't remember it being so, you know, like artsy, but like campy, kind of like hokey.
Because all of the franchise has gotten to a way where it's like this almost feels like a parody of Mission Impossible.
Right.
But it's like, you don't have any of those without this. And that's obvious because it's the first one. But I'm saying, like, they've still leaned on the artistic integrity of the first one to build out the rest of them. Granted, he's gone much higher as far as, like, doing his own stunts. The practical effects of all the other films still reach that level. But it's like, it's still the tone of the first one that they always seem to match.
Yeah. But also...
Because it's campy still, like you're saying.
Yeah. But this one has such the De Palma touch makes this one hit so different,
dude,
doesn't it? Like his tension shots, like the silence and the tension and everything.
Yeah.
Like
his trademarks. So the visual motifs, the split diopters, the over the shoulder surveillance shots, the long fluid takes, and not only that, but like he was the one to basically say in the vault scene, it's like, let's cut music, let's cut sound effects, let's just keep it at the best, most tense, quiet, like break-in scene ever. And it was parodied a million times after that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this movie because of the parodies of this movie.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those things it's like 2001 where it's like everybody's seen that being parodied so much that when you go back and watch the original,
you're like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah,
I literally had no idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko would not exist without this movie.
Exactly.
I think that's fair to say.
I think that's fair to say.
So he handpicks De Palma. He was an admirer of his work, Blowout, Carrie, Dress to Kill, and he believes his expertise in visual storytelling and building tension was a perfect fit for a spy movie that he had to convince the studio to do.
Glad he did.
This is one of those times where like you wish you had a crystal ball to show them like 20 years in the future and the $12 billion they made. He's like, let me shut the fuck up, okay? De Palma's the choice.
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah.
And it's insane now based on how much money they did. But like for Tom Cruise's first producerial effort to come in early and under budget, they were like, we'll keep making these until the end of time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was so fucking dialed in for this movie. And he's been dialed in for this franchise. This is his baby.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible series is everything to Tom Cruise.
Of course.
He puts everything into it. He's broken fucking his ankle on screen for this movie. He's fucking hung off planes, all of that shit just to make movies like this possible. His story with Matt Damon, where he's talking about, it's like, I've been working on this shot for 15 years. Like,
Right.
shit like that. It's like, you believe him because it's like, he genuinely gives a shit about the series.
Yeah, no one's ever been more locked in.
Yeah, that's
no,
actually
no, simply not.
he's genuinely one of the most fascinating human beings on like in the history of like acting, not just because of the Scientology thing, but because like you hear stories about him and how all he does is he gets scripts in, reads through all of them every day. He reads every script he receives every day, and then like decides what to do from there. And he just like nonstop works and is always like,
And he watches a movie every day and he flies planes. He can fucking drive a submarine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
dude,
like Ethan Hunt. He is.
Yeah.
Ethan
he's literally
Hunt.
yeah, that's literally him, dude.
I love how like there's all those promos of him just doing insane shit. There was that one where he's hanging off the biplane.
Yeah.
And he just goes, "We'll see you at the movies," and he goes,
yeah. That's fucking hard as shit, dude.
It makes me laugh just thinking like, "We'll see you at the movies." Like, just echoing as he falls.
Like, you guys are gonna cut that, right?
Yeah, you guys are going to sound design. Oh, speaking of, you guys remember a long time ago, one of the Mission Impossible trailers posted without any of the music or anything.
That's not Mission Impossible.
What was
It
that?
was The Mummy. It was his Mummy remake. They were going to start the whole dark universe using
That's
Tom
right.
Cruise as the guy from The Mummy, right? The Brendan Fraser character from The Mummy.
Yeah, and they uploaded the first trailer, and it was nothing but the sound effects split soloed. So like it was literally you didn't hear any music or anything, and
No
then,
dialogue.
and then so like a whole action scene plays out. That's just like whoa,
And then Tom Cruise very clearly going, but they used the scream like 2 or 3 times in the trailer.
yeah. So it's just like echoey grunts and shit.
It's
Yeah.
like that hardcore band video you showed us where they took out the music and it just squeaks on the ground.
Exactly. Yeah, it's that, and it's iconically funny, and it's such a travesty because there was some fucking angry calls.
Oh my!
You know what I mean?
Who the fuck did this?
Yeah, and I know
Probably from Tom Cruise.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's like one of two things happened. Either somebody had all the splits and they accidentally soloed that one, or they had like a 5.1 and put it onto like a timeline that was stereo or something like that. And so
just-
sometimes like the program, if you're not configuring your sequence correctly, it just goes, this is the part. And then it like collapses
Just
the rest
one
of it.
audio track or something.
Yeah, it does weird shit sometimes if you don't configure it properly. And then they just exported and uploaded that. Like
They didn't check.
they were making a YouTube version. Yeah, they didn't fucking check for a studio version release of The Mummy, which is so funny.
And it was supposed to start a cinematic universe. That movie was one of like several. They had Javier Bardem as the Frankenstein and fucking. No.
Yeah.
It's another minute of that. It's a whole trailer.
Jesus Christ.
But the funny, that Tom Cruise screen doesn't sound like it's Tom Cruise. It sounds like somebody that sound designed Tom
Yeah,
Cruise's screen.
yeah.
Which just makes it even funnier.
Jesus.
And they use it again in the trailer.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
So, anyways, Mission
The
Impossible.
Dark Universe.
Yeah.
Dark Universe shout out.
So yeah, we were talking about no music inside of the heist scene.
No music in the Mummy trailer and no music in the heist scene.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he chose the Cult of the Sound for the vault sequence, which is great. Every creak, drop of sweat, breath is amplified.
Sound design
It's an-
popped off.
It's an homage to silent film, of course, according to fucking Brian De
Is
Palma.
it?
That's stupid.
Okay.
I mean, he's a big Hitchcock guy, so
Yeah, but it
Also
wasn't
a big
silent.
cock guy.
apparently so.
Also, another thing I didn't realize when I first saw, I think it was the last Dead Reckoning, not Final Reckoning, but Dead Reckoning, that montage, that intro of the movie that contained scenes from the movie you're about to watch. I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's a whole action montage set to the iconic score. I didn't realize that was started by the first one.
Yeah.
So this opens with another, and again, like I said about Final Reckoning, editing. Those opening montages are fucking sick. All of them are.
Every single
It's
one.
just banner. It's like, this is all the shit you're about to see. But
It's like a James Bondy sort of motif that they do, where it's like
Yeah.
every film has sort of that same carryover.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that was, I thought it was something they started doing. No, from fucking movie one.
And granted, I've never seen the TV show. I don't fucking know, but maybe that was a part of it too, where it's like every episode had like a title sequence like that.
I love how even in Mission Impossible 1, it opens with John Voight saying, the stewardess comes up and says, "Would you like to watch a movie?" And he goes, "I prefer the theater." I was like, this has so much of Tom Cruise in it.
Let's fucking rock, dude. Because same.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm actually Kino as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also the cassettes. It's like, would you like to watch a film? What's that?
Yeah.
Dude, getting on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That shit fucking killed me, dude. He's like, it's on the internet, dude.
Yeah. Emails, like on AOL, just like
Yeah.
emails Bob.
An animation for sending an email.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to find every Max on the internet. Is
Yeah,
kind of what
yeah.
he did.
Yeah, where he's like, he searches the internet for Book of Job, dude.
Yeah. And it was so funny for him to be on the
Job
computer.
316. What?
What?
Got helicopters.
What?
Got a train.
What?
Got a fucking boat.
What?
Got a motorcycle.
What?
2 motorcycles.
What?
3 motorcycles.
What?
Goddamn Tom Cruise, baby.
And then, but yeah, he's doing this like hacking scene, and it keeps cutting to him like with fatigued eyes, like, this is the dirtiest hack I've ever done.
Yeah.
And then he looks up and sees Holy Bible, and he's like, huh,
Maybe. Oh.
maybe it's just
The
that.
most referenced thing ever of all time,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. And he's like, how'd you get to the bottom of it, Tom Cruise? And he's like, well, you left a very convenient and obvious breadcrumb of Bible evidence. I don't know. It was funny.
The title is Villain's Bible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The very okay, it's cool how they set up the entire plot. I like that. All my friends are dead. Chase me to the edge or whatever the fuck.
The fact that all of his team gets killed off in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
I did not expect that.
Unreal, dude.
What was it? Martin Sheen?
Yes.
No, Emilio Estevez.
Okay.
I always get that mixed up.
Yeah, same.
Martin Sheen is the dad.
Gotcha. Yeah, he gets huge star.
Yeah.
But you expect him to be in the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
I certainly did.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking elevated to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
You know, every elevator shaft comes with death spikes on the top.
Yep.
Of course,
That,
naturally.
That open when an elevator approaches at high speed. Just.
And then Tom Cruise in a very I think you're not meant to think it's very obvious. The face mask. Maybe it looks better on a fucking CRT TV that they didn't expect a 4K.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
his
what I mean?
disguise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But still cool. They sneaking around, sneak to the secret compartment area. He leaves his glasses there. Is that it? Who gives a shit? It doesn't
matter.
even come up.
I love how they're like they have like their reconnaissance scene of like in the party.
Yeah.
And you have that woman go, mark the package. And she's like sprays piss on his head.
Mark the package. Go to town.
Yeah.
And then,
he's like, what the fuck was
who the
that?
fuck just did that?
what the fuck is
Is that
that?
a tracking
Kill
device, you
this
fucking
lady.
bitch?
Yeah, but like can't like, and she's got special goggles to see the spray mark.
Yeah.
It's like, can you just say that guy?
Yeah.
I was laughing. at
Guy
that.
with glasses.
It's like, no, I need fucking X-ray Bravo 6 glasses.
We
to
spent $6 billion on this technology. We're gonna use it.
Yeah, I sprayed him with UV piss.
Yeah.
He's just got the cum goggles on. He's like, like, oh my god, this in the hotel room looked like
He looks
shit.
like a Jackson Pollock.
Yeah.
God damn it.
He's like already marked.
Yeah.
He's like just covered
like-
in like, wait a second.
This guy's a sick fuck.
Wait, is this one of those Eyes Wide Shut parties? Like
Yeah.
everyone's marked. Like, mother of God.
Yeah.
It's like, please mark him. And she just draws a big X on his back.
Got it.
He's like, the fuck are you doing?
Got him.
Got him.
The
Follow that
package is
guy.
on the move.
They kill
We're
his,
in.
They kill his love interest in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you think they kill John Voight's wife. Also, Good Lord. She was beautiful, dude.
Insane. Angelic.
And never acted again.
I looked at her IMDb. She's still acting, but in like...
Oh, she does?
Just stuff. Just stuff.
Yeah.
Shit.
Just stuff that I've never heard of, you know?
Yeah.
Apparently she like left acting after this movie because I guess her role was cut down pretty significantly in the final cut.
She's very significant.
Yeah.
In the movie.
I think she was supposed to have a love story with Tom Cruise. Like a
Yeah,
more
they try to
prominent one.
hint at some tension in the first part, like
Yeah.
when he's like unhinged and shooting, like holding a gun at her. And
apparently-
also, it's very obvious that she's the mole, like immediately. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
she's supposed to be in the car that got bombed, and then she's not in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, wonder what happened.
Well, I wonder what
I
her
saw you in
role
the car.
is.
I got out.
I
okay.
simply got out.
I had to take a fucking piss.
I
That's
took
what
a
she said.
fat piss.
I was pissing in the alleyways. I was fucking hopped up on wine.
I didn't even squat. I just let it rip.
I just pissed standing up, dude.
I shot it.
Everybody's just like getting shot and blown up, and he cuts to the watch cam on her, and it's just, just pissing in cobblestone.
It's getting into her shoes. She's like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't even
Who gives a
care anymore.
shit?
The whole team's dead. I don't
I'm gonna
care.
go back to my car. Boom!
Oh, I forgot we were gonna kill that lady.
Yeah, I didn't understand how that bait and switch was possible. He saw her and she blew up. It was like immediate.
Yeah, and she's like,
Doesn't
I
matter.
just didn't. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, she hit him.
Fuck,
with
you're pretty.
she hit him with the nuh-uh. And he was
Yeah.
like, uh-huh, okay.
He's
All
like,
right.
oh, you're really tired, though. He's like, I am really tired.
I'm hallucinating John Voight inside this apartment right now.
And then the dude that's in like the last two final Mission Impossibles, the like CIA agent dude.
Yeah, and Langley. Yeah,
What the fuck? I didn't know he was in the first one at all.
yeah, that was the
Until-
whole thing.
Until we watched it now. I was like, oh shit, that's that guy.
Yeah, that's why our whole like popcorn theater, just like of smooth brain, three heads, were like, oh shit, when he got on screen in the final one.
Not that dude, not the vault dude. I'm talking about the fucking the higher up guy.
Oh, Kittinger or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't know he was in the first
I was
one.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like they kept everyone.
Yeah.
In the franchise, it's crazy.
And I didn't know Ving Rhames was going to be in the first one.
Me
Shouts
either.
to him.
That's what I'm saying.
Jean Reno
Jean Reno of Professional fame.
of Leon the Professional fame.
One of your favorite movies.
That's a good movie.
I don't know why.
Got some problematic aspects, but it's a good movie.
Oh, what?
Everyone.
But also, he's the guy that fucked up this heist like almost twice, and you know, Leon the Unprofessional.
Yeah, 'cause
you
of
know
a
what I'm
fucking-
saying.
Well done.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of a fucking mouse, dude.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
Stuart Little?
Stuart Little almost fucks up the
Because
heist.
Remy the rat from Ratatouille was
Yeah.
hopping this French fucker. I like that after.
They're like, oh my god, he drops to the ground, and then he's up there just making pasta.
Yeah. Inside of a big Parmesan wheel. I like that immediately after the heist, he's like, I'm a villain now, and I have the disc. And then Tom Cruise goes, this disc?
What's the matter? You've never seen this trick?
Yeah.
And he's like, how the fuck did you do that? I wanted him so bad to be like, and I got your nose, too. Give me back my nose. Give me my nose back, you son of a bitch.
Cut it out. That's not funny.
You give me back my nose. He does the whole fucking
Yeah,
thing.
you give me back my nose.
Yeah.
I was in Animusha 3.
And the Professional,
Yeah.
which is not cool.
Pretty unprofessional. Got him again. Number 2.
Give me back my nose.
What the fuck?
He's like completely dumbfounded.
Yeah.
He's seen like CIA level technology, but someone like does a little like card trick, sleight of hand, and he's like, "Oh the fuck!"
Yeah. Yeah. Where did it go?
Yeah,
Where did the disc go? And they're fighting over floppies, which is so funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking floppies.
This
gotta
bad
love
boy
it.
is 3.5 megabytes on it. All right.
yeah.
You gotta love it though, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
floppy.
The brand name is still on it too. It just says verbatim on it. It's like, I know that brand. That's funny.
Remember just fucking with the floppy?
The
like
little slot thing.
First fidget spinner for me.
Exactly.
First fidget toy.
Yeah.
I've become a fidget motherfucker, dude. I really like fidgeting on shit.
Yeah.
I get it. I do this like every episode, and I see clips, and I'm like, why do I do this?
Did you notice the floss that they gave us for Bring Her Back?
Yeah.
I was fucking with it the whole time.
We're fucking with it.
I was dialed in for the movie, but I like literally yanked out all of the string in it.
It's because
Oh,
they don't
really?
let us jack off. What are we supposed to fiddle with?
Good point, dude. That's why you don't like going to the theater.
Exactly. You're gonna have a good time at Lilo and Stitch, though.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You have to.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I get it, man.
It's just so funny to say fair enough about jerking off to Lilo and Stitch. Fair enough, dude.
Fair enough.
That's understandable. The live action remake of
I just say
Lilo
it
and
to
Stitch.
anything now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a filler.
Fair enough, dude.
Fair enough, man.
Do what you got to do, buddy.
That in response to a killer being caught in a movie. She was making fun of me my whole life. I had to do it. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Hey, man, I get it. But we got to go.
Understandable.
We gotta go.
Mission Impossible, dude. It's fucking rad.
What else we got?
So, Brian De Palma was working closely with the writers. There were 2 different writers on this. I forget the first one's name, but David Koepp, famous writer, screenwriter. He did Jurassic Park in addition to this and a ton of other movies that we've talked about before. They started writing the script backwards. So Brian De Palma was like, I kind of want to do a scene with a train and a helicopter and a train. And they're like, all right. And he's like, just work backwards from there.
I'll give you the set piece. Just figure everything else out.
Yeah, he's basically, that was it. He's like, I want to do this crazy helicopter sequence. They're like, all right. And he's like, you take it from here.
I love that helicopter sequence, though.
It's
First of all,
crazy.
the outside train shots look amazing.
Yeah.
They like when he first gets on top of the train. I was
Dude,
like,
when it swoops in to that was crazy.
yeah. What? I really want someone to break that down. I know VFX artist does like a little bit on it, but like there's what happened in the 90s that everything looks so goddamn good sometimes.
I know. Some of the John Voight stuff didn't look great.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that's okay.
Especially when it gets in the tunnel, obviously it looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
But so I want to say
It's a
something
helicopter in a fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
really quick about the train. It was like a fucking it was a French train. Anyways, Tom Cruise got it heavily discounted. I think they may have borrowed it for that sequence.
We borrow that train.
Yeah.
Seriously, because he was a producer and he used his celebrity to sort of like get things for free
Hell
and
yeah.
like
Sure.
pulled favors. And whenever they tried to get one train and they pulled out, the train pulled out of the station. You know
No
what I mean?
shit.
He was like, okay, we have to find another bullet train and fast. And then he just knew a guy that knew the fucking person that owned this train. And they were like, can we use it for this movie? They're like, fuck, it sounds great. I don't think he had to pay very much for it, if at all.
And then they see it in Mission Impossible. They're like, hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Can we get some of that money back?
I forgot to send you my invoice for $1 billion.
Yeah, I forgot you were a millionaire and I was rizzed up by your Top Gun accolades.
I don't know exactly how true it is that it was free, but like apparently Tom Cruise, this being his first producerial effort, was like running and gunning and trying to get shit for free, dude. And just using his celebrity to be like, hey, we'll take photos and fucking do a fucking thing and I'll sign some shit. And, you know.
It'll be the train that was in Mission Impossible now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know what that means.
And like, he has a riz too. So like, I am sure he could convince some rich motherfuckers to like, hey, let me borrow your fucking train, idiot.
Yeah, he married prime Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, true.
But also, like, yeah, he has like that level of sort of like crazy in the eyes where it's
Yes.
like, I believe it and I'm willing it into existence. Where it's
Yeah.
like, you don't blink enough, dude. You're freaking me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
his Thaden levels are crazy high.
Yeah,
You're telling me Tom Cruise is good at gathering followers, huh?
Yeah.
exactly.
He's not an SP. He's a suppressed person in Scientology, too.
They do a reading on
I
him.
watched the documentary.
Leah Remini sees through you, buddy.
But yeah, I would laugh if like
King of Queens fame.
they just straight up like destroyed the train. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Shit.
we wrecked a helicopter inside of your bullet train tunnel.
Sorry.
My bad.
So, cleanup crew might be here.
I gotta go.
I can give you a number for a guy.
I'm not a citizen here. Gotta go. My
just
visa's up.
just leaves the country.
I noticed I have a center tooth.
Yeah, that is weird.
I never noticed that until you pointed it out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But he's fucking. Have you seen? So I watched Mission Impossible 2 after this, like immediately afterwards. Directed by John Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Just I think, like you said, he just wanted to bounce around all the iconic directors.
Yeah, it's fucking shouts to him.
MI2 is
yeah.
great. The trilogy. Okay, I
didn't
remember
love
it being.
to.
I remember it being cool.
I didn't love 2. It's a little overwrought. It's a little long in the love story section of it.
Yeah.
But it's a John Woo film. He fucking loves women, of course. You know, I don't blame him one
Ooh, you hate women.
bit. More like John Boo. But there are a shit ton of doves because it's a John Woo movie,
Yeah.
and there's some motorcycle scenes, which is fucking dope.
Yeah.
But definitely long. Definitely long.
I gotta rewatch it. Young me loved it.
I want to go through and watch all of them, honestly.
And then one of the craziest product placements I've ever seen in a movie in 2, when they're like, his first device with the message on it is a brand new pair of Oakleys, like the first pair of Oakleys ever.
Oh, I remember.
And he opens the box and like they're brand new Oakleys, and he throws them on. They have like little headphones on them. And then the message is in there, scans his eyeballs, and then it's like sweeping fucking crazy shots of him wearing the glasses.
Yeah.
So you're not seeing the message, you're seeing Tom Cruise in glasses.
Just
helicopter shots dedicated to these fucking glasses. Close-ups, extreme close-ups. Anyways. And then he fucking takes him off, flicks him at camera, explode, title sequence.
Yeah. I remember that specifically.
That's fucking rock, dude.
It's absolutely fucking rock.
And Metallica with an original song too.
I remember that.
I think they do the
They do like a heavier version of that.
That's cool.
I remember this.
That's when you hear the junk junk whenever he hits the dude.
Junk, junk.
You should stop calling me Dimitri.
You're not Dimitri.
You're not Dmitri.
The fucking snap to
Yeah. It's such a funny thing. A throat hit doesn't knock you out. It's like, oh,
Yeah. Why'd you do that?
it doesn't incapacitate you. But I guess
he immediately died.
oh, that's right. The intro is like one of those bait and switch things.
Yeah.
You are not Dmitri.
Oh man, yes, I loved that movie when I was a kid.
That's fucking rock,
It
dude.
was so smooth brain, but when you're a kid, you're like, "Daddy's
Yeah.
what a fucking twist!"
What are these fucking mind games they're playing?
My mind's fucking blown right now.
With Mission Impossible, dude.
Yeah,
Jing, 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 jing.
it's like should stop calling me that.
You keep calling me Dimitri.
I'll have to cut that in. Oh, all this episode is.
It'd be so funny if it was just a random guy and he's like, "Hey."
I just wish the whole
He stays alive. He's just like ding, ding. I fucking hit me, dude.
He's like, he's in my seat.
the stewardess comes up. What can we have? Dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
The pilot's like, "What's going on?"
It just keeps throating everybody on
Crashing
the
this play.
Anybody wants a your beverage, sir?
Is anyone here a doctor? I am.
Every time you hear the dun, dun,
Jing, jing.
Every single time.
you're not Dimitri. Dies on impact.
Yeah. Also a cameo in Austin Powers 3.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that.
He plays
Yeah,
Austin
he's in the
Powers.
very intro of Austin Powers 3.
Oh yeah, he's Austin Powers, right?
Yeah.
The movie version of him. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The iconic.
I do have some notes. Still fucking funny movies, man.
Yeah.
Those still rip.
Tropic Thunder.
Him talking to Steven Spielberg. I love it, Steven, but I do have some notes.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg. He worked with Steven Spielberg.
War of the Worlds.
What? Oh,
For the World's Minority Report.
Dude.
that movie rips.
That's a sick fucking movie.
Yeah.
You ready for this shit?
Also has one of the best video game adaptations.
True.
Never seen it.
What?
You would love it.
Dude, you need to watch it.
It's
know.
seriously
I
fucking
know.
amazing.
It's one of those where
blew
just,
my mind when I was a kid.
you just miss it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it rips.
Yeah. I have a steelbook too. I need to fucking
Watch that. Watch it.
Yeah.
Watch
it's-
Minority Report.
It's
dude.
really fucking good.
I know,
Do you know
dude.
how rare it is for me to have seen a movie that you haven't?
I know.
Especially a banger of that caliber.
Yeah.
It's weird when friends have blind spots like that.
Yeah,
We're like, what
yeah.
do you mean you haven't seen that?
Yeah.
It just happens to everybody. but
Wizard of Oz. Fuck
It's worth
off.
watching.
It's fine.
Fuck off, dude.
It's worth watching. It's Wizard of
Oh,
Oz.
it cuts the color. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, we kind of been doing that already, bud.
Oh, cool color. Done had it.
We kind of figured that out, dipshit.
Yeah,
Fucking punch one of the monkeys.
all right, that's about it, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, I should have brought that.
I'll
Ah.
cut it in.
Oh, we got to do it. All right, boys. That was it for Mission Impossible 1. John Voight is the villain, most obvious choice of all.
Yeah, yes.
I love that part when he's like, "What do you think of this boner I got?"
Yeah.
What do you think of this boner I got?
I like that, like, as soon as, first of all, the part where Tom Cruise is, like, at the payphone, and I was like, why is there a guy in a trench coat and a fedora at the next payphone?
Yeah.
And then he turns around, and I was like, villain.
Wait a second, dude. My favorite sequence of this movie, and I completely forgot about it. The dinner sequence.
Yeah.
When he sticks the gum on the fish tank.
That's the back of the steelbook right there.
Yeah, fucking amazing one. They shot it twice because they used this is the epitome of the entire series. They shot it once, stunt double. Brian De Palma was like, "We need to do it again, and I think Tom should do it." And Tom Cruise was like, "I don't know. Like the reason we have a stunt double is so that they can do it right. I don't want to get hurt doing this." And he's like,
I don't want to take a job away from the stunt double. I'm kind of an ally like that.
and Brian De Palma was like, if you see the shot, and they went through dailies, they went back the next day and shot it. But he went through dailies and was like, look at this shot and tell me it wouldn't be better with you in it. And then from that point, they were like, all right, let's do this as safe as possible. Let's get everything around you correctly. Let's do it right. We'll spend the whole day on this one take. And they did, and it was Tom Cruise, and that is the shot in the film. That sets up the rest of the franchise.
Yeah.
Is that choice.
Okay.
So I'll just hang out on set?
Let me know if you need me.
that choice by Brian De Palma right there to be like, we need Tom in the shot.
Yeah.
And that shot is fucking brilliant.
That whole sequence leading up to it too.
Oh, it's great. But I'm talking
them cutting to the under-angled Dutches when it gets tense.
Yes.
Where it's like,
yes, baby.
you haven't seen me mad. And then it's
split diopters right there too. God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Dutch angles, and then that fucking shot, not only of the him sticking the gum, it exploding, him getting ejected out of the restaurant, dude.
Yeah.
Insane. But then the fucking explosion of the water behind him running towards camera, all in shot.
Yeah.
Fucking sick.
All in camera.
Amazing.
You went through kind of a De Palma, like you went through a ton of his shit pretty recently. Do you have a favorite?
Brian De Palma favorite. So I fucking love De Palma. Like he kind of, in a way that is similar to Michael Mann, where it's like I kind of went through like a whole phase of like starting to watch everything that he's done, and I was relating to him on a level where it's like, okay, this is clearly where Chris Nolan got a lot of inspiration, was Michael Mann. Chris Nolan is like the popcorn version of Michael Mann, right? Brian De Palma is very much like an elevated, modernized version of Hitchcock.
Okay.
He fucking loved all of his shit, and that's what I mean, I'm not a big Hitchcock fan, but I could understand that like he had what?
Just a big cock fan.
Yes. You mentioned that before.
Yeah.
And I agree.
Call back to that joke earlier. Let's call back to the same joke earlier.
It's in fact just making the same joke.
So him taking that influence and then just fucking turning it to 100 and then doing go ahead.
It's the same fucking joke.
In the industry, we call that a callback.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. For him to do Dress to Kill. You want a second?
I asked you an earnest question. I'm so sorry.
What?
I asked you an earnest question. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay, dude. It's supposed to be comedy. I should be yapping so much. To answer your question very briefly, Dress to Kill, probably.
Okay.
That scene of her looking for her glove that
I need
she
to
dropped.
still watch it. Stop it.
I watched the trailer for it after you mentioned it, and just the trailer, I was like, oh, this looks fucking fire.
It's been on my list for so many.
Scene with the glove. Just fucking, oh
glove
my
scene.
God.
All right.
Amazing.
I'll check it out.
Dress to Kill is probably my... Ooh, Blowout, though. Fuck! Blowout's great. John Travolta.
I fell asleep. Not because it was bad, just because I was sleepy.
I'll do it.
Eeped it up, dude. Yeah.
I feel you.
I blew out my fucking couch.
I think anything older than... like,
Makes sense.
from the 70s, 80s is kind of hard sometimes, you know?
What do you mean?
Carrie-
Oh, Oh, it wasn't even that it was bad or whatever.
Slow.
I just literally just was.
We're tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's about it for. I was gonna say, imagine the set designer when they had to redo that
Oh yeah, the
Really?
Oh, you just
man.
want to redump 1,000 gallons of water? Cool.
Oh, you need an aquarium by tomorrow? Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's the guy with the hose. Like, no, I'm gonna be here all night.
Can't leave it.
I gotta make another pool.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like at least for the Final Reckoning, how much they reference the first one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't realize how much until you go back and watch this one. It's really fun to do.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything for Reckoning, but interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for fucking Mission Impossible 1, dude.
Ain't no way it's the last one. If anything, he's gonna hand off the franchise, but and make
Really?
cameos
To
or
Timothy Chalamet.
the other movie star, and then you'll go back to Josh and be like, "See,
I told you.
I told you.
It makes $1.
Timothy Chalamet." You can imagine him
Oh,
hanging off
God.
of a plane and shit.
I couldn't. No,
No.
Yeah,
dude, fucked a peach. You know what I mean?
you know what I mean. You
Dude,
can't,
fuck, you know.
you can't fucking save the world after you fuck a peach. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, dude.
It's like having Jason Biggs as a fucking in Hobbs and Shaw, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the guy that fucked up pie is
Yeah.
fucking Hobbs in Hobbs and Shaw.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, boys. Cinema with Marty Scorsese. Boys, we have to determine whether or not Mission Impossible from 1996 is cinema or not cinema based on the fucking metrics of Marty Scorsese and also the podcast.
Yes.
That's how we rate movies on this podcast. I'm going to go first and say, yeah. It's cinema for me, dude. Chris?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander as well. Now we have to determine whether or not is it 4-3 for me. It's the be all end all. It's the fucking best of the best of the best. It is how we decide if it goes on the shelf, if we want to own the fucking steelbook, which Chris already does. Did this hold up? I mean, it's been years since I've seen this movie. I was a fucking child when I saw this movie. Is it 4-3 for me? Yeah. It's fucking great, dude. Brian De Palma, action film, helicopters, vaults, fucking John Reno,
Who's that?
The French guy.
Okay.
the professional. Jean Reno,
Beyond-
everyone. 4-3 for me.
Yes, this is absolutely 4-3. I had a blast watching this.
Fuck yeah. Christopher Charles, Topher Grace Collins.
Duh.
Duh.
I got the VHS right there. I got the steelbook right there.
That's the experience of watching Mission Impossible in theaters. It's the guy from
Yeah.
Hamlet 2. That's what we mean by 4-3 for me. It's just a fucking incredible experience at the movies. It's utterly rewatchable. Shouts to Mission Impossible, dude.
I can't imagine if I saw this in the movies. Like in the theater, I'd have shit my pants.
Oh, for sure. When the helicopter blade goes like,
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's sick.
let's rock.
Dude. Yeah.
That's fucking
DMTs?
Oh fuck.
DMTs. You want to go first? Or do you want me to go first? Is that funnier?
I can go first if you're still pulling them up.
I'm ready.
Okay.
This episode will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Nice.
Nice one.
That's it.
Okay. Serving, stunt, and difficult task.
Damn.
Serving stunt. That's pretty
Serving
good.
stunt is really good.
Nice.
I don't have one. I forgot.
Damn.
Damn.
All right, boys.
I suck at puns.
Let's do box office for.
The
I
only
didn't
the only
expect
thing
that
you
to
can do.
Did it scare you a little bit?
A little bit.
What if you grabbed your actual gun? by
Oh
the thing?
shit.
Whoops.
Box office
Shit, brother.
or budget?
1996. Okay, budget. I'm.
He didn't really use guns in any of the Mission Impossibles. Not a big gun fella.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him with a submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I really don't know, so I'm just gonna go.
It's like Batman in that sense.
45 million.
45 million. Say like 111 million.
Fuck.
This is budget or box office?
Budget.
Budget.
I'm gonna say 30 just because you said he was like an economist in that way.
Oh,
this time.
nice.
Alexa, what was the budget for Mission Impossible in 1996?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Cool.
Already.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Let me see if I can find
You
it.
got it. Fucking, you know.
It's pulling up 80 million, but I don't know for which one. So let's just call it 80 million. You're closest.
Okay, fuck yeah, let's go, baby. All right.
It's just funny to be like, yeah, it was really cheap and on time and early. What was the budget? Oh, $80 million in 1996.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is wild. I mean,
He fucking sold him, you know?
it's a good movie.
I bet fucking Cocktail made like $500 million or something. You know what I mean? Like, I bet he was just on top of the world.
Right.
Yeah.
Just making money after bag after bag after
He's
bag.
like, movies are actually easy. You guys are, you kind of suck at them.
easy, guys.
Yeah.
Center Tooth.
Center tooth. Show it off, baby. Pearly whites.
Box office.
Box office. How much did it make?
This for sure made so much. I'm gonna go if it made 80 or if it cost 80, 200.
200 million.
Sure.
I'll do 225.
Let me do 350. Give me 350.
Alexa, how much did the movie Mission Impossible 1996 make in theaters?
Mission Impossible grossed $181 million in the United States and $458 million worldwide.
Yeah, where is the franchise?
I almost typed in midget impossible. I don't know what the fuck it was about.
Autocorrect.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. I'm an ally.
All right. Actor game Tom Cruise.
Right.
What's
Let's
funny
go.
is he is the face of actor game on this
Kind.
on this iPad.
Oh fuck yeah.
Take us off.
Okay. Mission Impossible.
Eyes wide shut.
Last Samurai.
Banger. That I remember. I don't know if it's still is it gentrified as fuck? I don't know. Chris nodding, yes.
I would argue it is.
I don't
Tom
know. I
Cruise
can
as
see
the
Tom
last
Cruise as a samurai, legit. No, Vanilla Sky.
Classic.
Great fucking movie.
The Mummy.
Minority Report.
Oh yeah, brother. War of the Worlds.
Classic.
He's a big star. He's been in a lot of big things, done a lot of movies.
It's
Jerry
late
Maguire.
though.
Jerry Maguire.
Risky Business.
Cocktail.
A Few Good Men.
Color of Money.
Mm-hmm.
More like The Color of Mummy. So he was in that.
Magnolia.
Oh yeah. He plays the fucking Andrew Tate character in that. It's crazy.
I still haven't seen it.
It's wild.
I tried and then I got sleepy.
Austin Powers.
Oh, classic. Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Les Grossman.
Yeah.
Which is such a funny name for a producer.
I know.
Les Grossman.
Or like, isn't Ben Stiller's character Tug Speedman?
I think so. Something crazy like that.
Just went off, dude. All right, sorry. Tom Cruise, Interview with the Vampire.
Damn it. Speed. Nope, that's Keanu Reeves.
Out.
Fuck my face. And 3 just popped into my head after
I think you might have already said this, but I can't remember, so I'm probably going to be out. Eyes Wide Shut.
I did say it.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
All right.
Of course I did.
He certainly did.
Of course I did. Of course it was the first one I said.
Go with oh shit, I almost fucked up. That was Brad Pitt.
Bradley Pitts.
Fucking fuck, man. Shit in my ass. Oh,
You got it. You got
fucking
it.
anything,
You're right
dude.
there.
Right there. Fucking fuck. Was he in Thelma and Louise?
I don't think so.
I hope so. Probably not.
I don't think he was.
I think
Well,
that's
shit.
Brad Pitt.
How about fucking Top Gun, fellas?
Ah, shit.
What the fuck?
I said Speed and I was like, wait, no, the other Speed in the sky.
Oh, The Outsiders is what I meant. Motherfucker.
you're right, you're right.
We're all
dude.
out. We all lost. GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
GG, no re.
Mother.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was
Fucker.
in Thelma and Louise.
I said Speed.
Said Tug Speedman.
Speed does seem like a movie he would have been in, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Probably.
Thanks for listening to The Arts of Many Movies. $5 a month on Patreon if you want to support the show. We'd really
Same.
appreciate it.
Yeah, here it is.
You want to access the Discord? $5 a month.
Samantha 38G.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, oh, I know.
I'm more.
Thanks for
Anyways,
listening. We'll see.
Everybody's brain just shut down after seeing that. We're like,
I gotta go.
everyone's gonna leave now.
We'll see you next time.
Later, toads.
Be
Younging.